Now, given my answer is 0.2776, and that is greater than 0.025, I can work this out using the calculator, and I will get the same result. So let's use the following. So now in my calculator, if I go to my menu, I'm going to click on 7, statistics, and I'm going to use the second option, the normal cumulative distribution. And now I'm going to enter my parameters. So 21.2, because any value in my sample that is greater than 21.2 is going to equal to 0.025, and I want to test at this significance level. So my lower bound is going to be 21.2, and then my upper bound is going to be a very large number. So it can be up to infinity, but it can be any large number. Now my standard deviation, which is given to me as 1.5, and I'm going to divide that by the sample mean with the square root, divided by the square root of 20. And then my mean, which is 21. And in my calculator, I get 0.275. And that is literally very close to the table value, which was 0.2776. So you can see that for sure my p-value is definitely greater than 0.025. So I am going to keep H0 and I will not reject it, because 0.275 is going to basically represent 27.5%. And that's definitely going to be outside of this region, which is the critical region for significance. 27.5% will be somewhere here. So we can conclude that there is insufficient evidence. Let's look at question B. So question B now, we have, this time is one-tailed, because H0, the mean is equal to 100. The alternative U is the mean is less than 100. Now let's draw this. 100, my mean. Now I want to work out I want to test at the 5%. So this is going to be 0.05, this area. So the tail is just sticking to the horizontal. Now I am going to use my table. So I can do 98.5 minus 100 divided by the standard deviation of the sample, which is 5 divided by the square root of 36. And then this would give me a z value. And then this z value, I want to work out the probability of getting less than this z value. So now let's check this in a table. So now using the table, I wanted to work out my z-score. So I just paused the video and I just entered this whole calculation in my calculator, and my z-score was equal to minus 1.8. So now drawing another distribution, in fact, let me just get rid of this. If I was to draw a standardized, so my mean is going to be 0, so this is minus 1.8, and I want to work out this region here. So now, knowing that the normal distribution is symmetrical, it's going to be the same as working out the probability of getting a z-score greater than 1.8. So now, in my table, I'm going to search for 1.8. Now, you can see that you said this is for less than, so less than 1.8 is going to cover this wider region here, and that is equal to 0.96407. Now I'm going to take 1 minus this 0.96407 because I want this small part, which is symmetrical and equal to having less than minus 1.8. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 1 minus 0.96407, and that gives me 0.035. Now, this observed value is less than 0.05, so it would definitely fall in my critical region. So I can reject H0, and I can say that there is significant difference. So I can reject H0. Now, using the calculator, I'm going to enter my lower value at 0. My upper value is going to be 98.5. My standard deviation is going to be 5 divided by the 6. And my mean is going to be 100. and I get the same probability, 0.0359, which is close to my value in the table, and that's less than 0.